Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We are the Technochipped Empire, and we have become the Crisis, which means we're now fighting the entire galaxy. You know, and maybe we could have waited longer to do it, but pff, you know what? That's fine. I don't even care that much. We're gonna have to figure out where we're jumping with some of these things. I think we're gonna get to the point, because we clearly have to do a lot of this, that I'm really not gonna be picky about what systems we blow up anymore. After you crack this one, I'm going to get you to crack this one. That's going to be fine. Alright, fleets are oot and a boot. Trying to hunt down enemies, that's good. Transports are presumably moving to a planet to land, which is great. And we need 20,000 dark matter to build the first stage. Well, I guess we have the first stage. I don't know. To go from the first to the second stage. Oh, I can cancel this alloy thing. The prices on the alloys is never going to come down again, so we're never going to make any, at least regular purchases. I'm not going to expand through my traditions anymore. That's going to be okay. Don't know if I've sent science ships to pick up this debris, but we've got a couple of idle ones, so we're going to send you here and here and see what happens. Oh, the other thing I noticed is I think I've got to turn off the auto upgrade here, because I'm realizing we are still consuming dark matter in our ships, and I think, because I think I went and replaced this, but we're gonna have to make sure that our ships don't use any dark matter components. The exception to that are the menacing ships, because the menacing ships are only built with minerals. Now we're still limited in how many minerals we've got, so we can't just like build unlimited menacing fleets. And I think I'm still not going to bother with the menacing destroyer or corvette. Or, sorry, destroyer or cruiser, because I don't really, at a glance, and I may, you know, might be doing something wrong there. It doesn't look like they really are going to contribute very well to what the Stellaris meta ends up developing to. But corvettes, high-end corvettes, are always good. And the fact that we can make fleets out of corvettes that don't consume any dark matter, but will have all the big upgrades, is going to be very, very, very nice. So we're doing this. I'm gonna try to make sure not to hit the upgrade button on any of my ships. This is mostly to make sure that any new ships that get constructed don't consume any more dark matter. I might rely on Titan, although we don't need the dark matter thrusters, and actually you've got way more energy than you need. I think I will leave the dark matter shields on the Titans though, because they're pretty valuable, and so that's not going to add up to that much. And then yeah, turn off the auto upgrade. Oh yeah, and then save. Auto upgrade. Save. Because otherwise, I think the next time we get a tech improvement, it might only be if it's a ship component. Yeah. Now, the menacing corvette can just upgrade all the time, can use dark matter stuff. That's fine, because it only costs us minerals. Okay. That's going to be fine. I think we can go back to unpausing. Pause necrophage. That's okay and groovy. So we're not going to do as much colonial babysitting anymore. One of our armies is involved in a invasion. That's fine. We are fighting a fleet here. Looking good. These guys... So, that... You must have jump drives. I swear to God, if you summon the Unbidden... I mean, we do use some jump drives, but not very many. These guys summoned the Unbidden on us in the middle of all this. I'm going to be a wee bit cranky. Tell you what, why don't you heal... Oh, because you just took this.
A belligerent fleet has been engaged.
This is a proper starbase. We just gotta wait for it to tick over to us, and then we can heal. We can repair here. You know what? See, they're gonna take our L-gate systems again. I'm gonna backtrack you to here. That's going to have to be okay. You... Right, I'm just waiting for some heals. You're in combat with nothing that matters, okay? So basically I can do this. There we go. Now you're just going to repair in-system, which is going to be great. Invasion over here. I guess that's fine. This is going to be hairy. Our transports are ready to take more planets, so let's do that. Alright, everyone seems to be busy. Or Eldrake is fighting over here and winning, interestingly enough. Yeah, we may have to keep a defensive fleet over here. It'd be nice if this... we don't have the ability to build, like, defense platforms just anywhere anymore, right? That used to be a thing. A mega construction shipyard. Any chance this would be relevant? Let's start that. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to double check on our combat. Yep, you're fighting nothing scary. And you are... Right, you were just repairing over here, which is fine. I want you to finish doing that. Oh my god, there's so much going on. We're going to sell some food. There's a million of these pop... We're going to miss stuff because there's just too many pop-ups happening too fast. You must have just finished cracking a star. I guess I don't want to lose these. They're not bad. I'm going to jump you to here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to queue up. Well, I guess I have to gain control of it, but this thing's going to be able to do that. I might have to send a real fleet to take this one, which is probably what we'll do with these guys over here. Okay, you're idle here. There you go. Crack that. Where are you located? God damn, they must be using jump drives. It's getting very frustrating because we can't really build a wall against that. You're in a battle, but you're okay. There you go. You're fully repaired, and you clearly just got reinforced, which is nice too. So the plan for this fleet is probably... I'll probably go and clear up to this station with it, just to make sure our Star Eater doesn't have any problems busting through there. Where are you? You're over here. You've regained that L gate, which is nice. I think there's an L gate... Isn't there an L gate over here as well? If I just were to click... No, you can't get there. If I do this... No, I guess I'm wrong. Because if there was an L gate, they would skip through to get there. I guess we'll take this system. You'll go back to just camping the L gate. It might get you killed at some point, but that's okay. Alright, well no, you're not even hurt. Hold on, didn't I just tell you to go here? Did I tell someone else to go there? Are you in the same... Oh, both of you are in the same system? Alright, why don't you do this? Okay. You're fighting nothing real. And yeah, you're still fighting an easy fight. Oh, you ran into a mini fleet, and then you're going to go take care of this fleet for me. Thank you. Transport can take that. Something's just been lost. One of our colonies over here, I think, is what that was. Just based on the voice. Again, it's impossible to keep track of what's going on anymore. It's complete chaos. Oh.
A belligerent fleet has been engaged.
Galactic power surge. You better... No, is that the Unbidden? Or is it just another crisis? Is it something unrelated? Just a random event? I can't remember what the Galactic Power Surge is. But I don't think that's going to be good. Whatever the hell that is. Alright, this defense fleet, I mean, you know, it's definitely there. It's definitely a thing. Oh, fend off invaders on Knorr. That's nice when you get a freebie.
Our vessels have been
Yeah, go blow that up, please. Colony lost. Okay, you're fine here. We gotta check the combat to make sure we didn't, like, rent... What? What? Lost 3,000 colonies somewhere? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing there was another planet to do over here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna jump. Now I'm getting a little concerned, although I don't think it matters anymore. For crying out loud, where did you spawn? The Unbidden are here. What the? Why? There's already a billion things happening simultaneously. For crying out loud. I don't remember what kind of ships the Unbidden use. I mean, there's a mix of sizes. Mostly I meant I don't remember what kind of weapons they use. Is the Unbidden the one that basically, like, one-shot anything because they do so much damage, so you beat them with Corvette swarms? Why you gotta come and ruin a perfectly good game like that? Personally, I blame the Omnis. They've been jumping... I think the Unbidden get called by jump tribes. These guys have been jumping like crazy for ages. And why didn't it show up in their territory? All we got is a couple of science ships we jump with from time to time. Ugh. Man. This ain't gonna be good, you guys. Actually, why don't you go ahead and repair? You actually fought quite hard to take that.
A world has been lost.
Alright, let's... get some fleet... Well, this fleet's basically fine. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with this path. I'm just going to explicitly click on the systems to make sure they actually stop in each one of those and take them. I'm assuming there's no auto-exploration to be done. We did lose a world, but okay, fine. You know, maybe we just ignore them. We just keep blowing up star systems. Oh, we finished attack. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can click on that button. It's so stupid! Kinetic batteries, okay. You know, we could probably use some mining station output for some more raw minerals. I know this one's not connected, but I think it's one that's... Yeah, it can't really be connected to the trade network right now anyway. So that's fine. Transports are moving. Everyone's busy. Oh, did something get booped? Was this a real fleet? It says one of 160. Oh, 160 is the limit. That's not how much the fleet is designed for. It's one of one. It's probably a reinforcement that got caught out somewhere. Okay, that's fine. And it's a Corvette reinforcement, so it's supposed to merge up to that fleet over there. Okay, that's fine. Ah, shit! Someone's kind of taking this. Okay, well, it's okay. We'll send a fleet through there. So I'll probably do this one now, because it's just L gate to L gate. We'll make sure they don't do anything. They don't start building ships out of this, because that would be annoying. Repairing, killing stars or eating stars. Arc emitters. Okay, arc emitter is definitely a very strong meta. Did it bombard planets, the Unbidden? Maybe I want to start building planetary shield generators everywhere. Okay, let's get the focused arc emitter. Fleet over here is ready for commands. We've already got a bunch of fleets going that way. Are they, for some reason, were they repairing over here? That might have just been the closest retreat point for them. Okay. I still want to push out a little bit, because the more I push out, then the longer it takes for people to push back in. But we are going to have to deal with some of the internal stuff at some point. Why do you need... Oh, because you probably have a Titan as part of your, yeah. Like, why do you need dark matter? But that's fine. I mean, I'll hit this button. The thing is, I think we just got a massive backlog of ship production. I think we've got, like, 50,000 alloys in our queue right now. I don't think we're really out. Okay, so we've retaken that, which is great. Yeah, go and repair terminal egress. That's going to be okay. Ships are being blown up. What's your dark matter counter at? 11k. We're going to get some more again soon. I mean, you're pretty tough. I don't know if I want you going in on this alone, though. Is your jump back up? No, not yet. 42 days. Okay, you're basically healed. Let's do this. I just don't want to rush the Star Eater if they've got tons of defense platforms. Well, it says 10k. The Star Eater's 30. I mean, it might be damaged, but this must be alright. Well, let's find out.
A spaceport is descended.
Spaceport, blah, blah, blah. You're repairing over here. You're in pretty good shape. We can send you out again somewhere. I don't think I've got a particular preference. These Unbidden are going to definitely put a timer on us. I kind of like the idea of maybe putting both my ships over here. Because we can come through Abaddon's Desire. or actually her black hole seems to be closer. We can just make a move to something like this, and then jump across. In fact, we can probably jump from here. Was that? I think maybe I was moving a Doom fleet there. Or maybe I was moving a regular fleet there. How safe are we if we go here? I feel that's pretty safe, actually. Let's jump to here. We can start blowing up some enclave space. And then... Oh yeah, I can't queue it after a jump for some reason. So we're going to have to babysit that for a sec. Yeah, you're going to move there, which should be okay. You're going to make the jump over here, which should be fine.
Enemy soldiers dare to step on our hands.
I lost a colony. Okay, that's going to have to be okay. I mean, it's all stuff we actually took relatively recently, so I'm not super concerned. All of our fleets are currently moving, which feels good. So stressed. I mean, I guess our territory is pretty big, so statistically we're the ones most likely to get hit by things. Alright, you are fighting over here. You are fighting... Okay, nothing that matters. You are idle here. So, oh, I guess, yeah, because of the warp interdictor, we'll have to do that. Corvettes, I will get you to... Well, you're not actually hurt in any way. Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't matter which one of the two I do first. We'll do that with the Corvettes.
Station has been lost.
You are idle there. Yeah, this is the thing. I was thinking I was moving one of my Star Eaters, but I'm not. But that's okay. There's still some... We can take some big star bases over here, which will keep us on a good toehold.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
You're moving around. They are pushing through here, so we may want to counter that. We'll see. More dig site stuff. Anything? Okay, more minor artifacts. So nothing exciting. Okay, so you'll keep pushing through that way. I'm actually thinking I'm going to redirect you to somewhere over here. Okay, jump to here and then we'll figure out the next step.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
It is taking us a long time to clear out the starbase, but it seems to have no risk. What does this look like when it's fighting? Let me bring the speed down. It just goes up and hugs it, and then laser beams it a little. Alright. Very exciting. Dun dun dun. You are... Okay, not a real fight, so that's good here. We scienced fluid fleet templates for extra capacity. Literally don't care about any of this. I'm just going to take the cheapest one, so maybe it'll cycle to something that is useful, although I don't expect it. Oh shit, our transports are fighting over here. Okay, just retreat. Oh, you took a path through here. It might have been a friend... Well, I guess the transports aren't sent to avoid enemy territory. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Not a real fight. Slightly bigger against the starbase, but it should be okay. Transports are lost in space, which is fine.
A research station has passed beyond.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, we'll still take the research speed boost. You over here are actually not going to jump into the system anymore, because you don't need to do that. We'll just do something like this. You, meanwhile... Okay, just grab this system for now. Oh! Change of plans. Stop already, come here. We could just leave a fleet in each one of the L-gate systems. Which, honestly, is going to catch a lot of enemies. Well, they might just start avoiding it. But conceivably, could start just catching a lot of random enemies. Minerals from miners... Ooh, battleship. We do build a lot of battleships. But I think... Well, no, we've got plenty of minerals. I will be queuing some more up in my Corvettes. Let me do that now, actually. And actually, we do have the higher limits, so let me bring it up more. No shipyards available. Are you behind enemy lines or something? Okay, I'm going to take the battleship patterns. You are going to come here and blow up this star, which is going to kill a curator order. Probably the one we just gave $5,000 to. Although, I don't know. Maybe we might still get the buff. Depending on how it's programmed, we might get to keep the buff for 5 years. Anyway. But we're going to be kind of indiscriminate with our destruction here. Like we've been discriminate before. I mean, come on. Okay, not a real fight. I just feel like I have to babysit these in case suddenly a big fleet shows up. I mean, that's bigger, but definitely handleable. I guess you must have a little bit of auto repair. I want to send... No, you're in great shape. You can just keep pushing forward. Here, here. And actually, if we can take control of this gateway, that'll feel pretty good. We don't have a ton of gateways everywhere. We could look at constructing some more, but I don't know. How's your health? Rather than push forward, I think I will go and tell you to go somewhere and heal, which isn't too far away, luckily. I think that's going to be a good idea. You're idle over here, and not too badly hurt. And I'm not too worried about the ships that are around. This is a little bit bigger, but we should still have them outnumbered pretty decisively. So I'm going to move forward into this system.
A hostile fleet has appeared.
You were clearly supposed to join us. Oh, you're a menacing corvette. You're supposed to merge this menacing corvette fleet.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
We have the transport fleet that's just sitting around doing nothing, but that's okay. I'm going to get you to go to the terminal egress so that if we do want to use you somewhere, we can do that not too slowly. More planets went boom, or more stars went boom, so let's keep going. 14k dark matter. I hope there's not too many phases to that thing, because it's...
Enemy soldiers dare to step on off.
This is a hairy kind of combat situation. One of the things we might do, all of our planets... First of all, we're going to make sure that every single one of our planets has at least one stronghold. I'm going to replace you with a stronghold. Just to slow down some of these invasions. The energy grid... You don't even produce that much energy, actually. So replace that with a stronghold. Because, I mean, it might not fend off every attack, but at the worst... Like, the worst case scenario, it should still kill a bunch of invading troops. And make it that much less likely that they can get the next system and the next system. Alloy Foundry still seems like an okay idea. So we're gonna lose some of our administrative capacity. Everything people have been yelling at me to do for ages, we're gonna lose some of it. Mostly because there's not a lot of these planets don't have something else to replace. I'm betting we don't need the precinct house over here. That's probably a remnant from earlier stages in the game. Because most of our planets that are just are chipped or unchipped are actually pretty stable. We still have a gene clinic. Oh, that's right, there's a new patch. This should be adding... Is that the symbol for habitability? I think the gene clinics now add habitability on the planets, just make them more valuable, although we don't really need it on this one. We have a very strong pro-habitability boost. Oh, yeah, I've got that. So it's, yeah, it's less of a concern than it used to be. But it is nice. So yeah, gene clinics. Well, medical worker jobs now provide habitability, which means the gene clinics have a value on bigger planets. Okay, you've already got one. You've already got one. You don't. Because every percent of habitability below 100% costs you 1% more upkeep, and I think hurts production by 1%. Something like that. You still have a low crime. Let me replace your gene clinic. It's a little tedious, but it's not necessarily a bad idea. You've got gene clinic and clone vats, because I wanted to get the growth started, which did happen. I'll replace the clone vat for now. Yeah, I'm going to be happy with making sure there's at least one stronghold everywhere. Plus, the strongholds do give us more naval capacity, and we are over that right now, and eventually that would start to feel a little bit painful. You've got one, you don't, and you don't have crime, so let me do this. Now, I don't know how much these jobs are going to get prioritized, so they might not even get filled out, because we have tons of empty job slots on most of our planets, but at least a little bit of the effort will be made. You still have crime. I'll replace your gene clinic, I guess. Oh, you've got 2 strongholds. Well, there you go. You're very well defended. A few places have 2. They may have been planets that we've taken, or may have randomly built 2 at some point. Potentially, intentionally, likely not. Okay, you still have plenty of crime. How's your chip situation? Yeah, definitely not high enough. These have already been upgraded. It feels bad to remove, but we kind of need the temples for amenities. Maybe we won't need the research institute if we only have 2 of these. Okay, let me do that. We can always rebuild it later on when we've got more actual research that happens on the planet. And yeah, then at some point it's like, maybe planetary shields. We do have a lot of planets that have some extra build slots. God damn, we have a lot of freaking planets. Oh, Lord. I mean, we could automate, you know, some of the governor stuff. Oh, you're building strong. Oh, I think we've looped around. We've looped around. Whoo-wee! Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a cut in here. I know that wasn't a very exciting end to it, but it seems like a good place to put in a save, because I don't want something to happen, like a crash, and then all of a sudden I have to do all those commands all over again. That would annoy the hell out of me. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and next time we're going to continue fighting the entire galaxy, plus things that don't even belong in this galaxy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.